frequent in the co-pilot Facebook group. Estrella Lawn Care.
My name's Marco.
My name is Jose.
Okay.
The reason why we thought you were older is because you said you were divorced.
Yeah, I was like, whoa.
I got married at 18.
Damn. There's times where I didn't get a single job, so I was like, there's no way I can do this long term. In order to get a job, I have to go knocking on doors, getting a whole bunch of no's. I was like, this probably is not going to work out.
What do you think is going to be the biggest struggle you guys are going to go through this year?
Crap. Because I felt pressure to tell him right away, and I was like, $10. And he was like, and I thought that he thought it was expensive. But now that I think of it, damn.
Do you guys think that you're gonna try to put 2 in a truck to start out, or are you gonna just keep buying trucks and keep going?
These two are in a battle right now for 10K.
Oh shit.
Who's gonna get it tomorrow?
323 views.
Yeah.
In 1 year?
Damn.
Mo Vlog go! Mo Vlog go! Mo Vlog go! And we're back! So this is day two of Blue Color Summit. And we're here with special guests. You guys will find out about them in just a second. But quickly, Parker, what did you think of day 2?
Day 2 was pretty lit. The one thing I didn't like about it was the fact that like last year Mike did a couple speeches a day versus like one full day of just him. And I feel like I kind of like that more because the lock-in was just like an overflow of information. Like there was just like no cuts, no breaks. It was all gas. And it was just hard to stay along with it.
Yeah.
But other than that, the information was great.
Yeah. I couldn't disagree more. I thought it was amazing. He walked us through all day long exactly what you need to pretty much cure anyone's failing business in there, because Q4 collapse is the biggest threat to any business.
But do you not think he could have divided it by 4 speeches or 5?
I think he did and put breaks in between.
Technically he did. He put breaks in between. It's
I'm saying he could have done like 1 and 2 and then 3, 4, and 5.
He did.
I'm saying in 2 different days.
Anyways, we'll introduce our guest here.
Uncle is just...
Or we'll let them introduce themselves. Met them at conference. Frequent in the co-pilot Facebook group.
You're always on there.
Always on there.
Estrella Lawn Care.
A lot of people get it wrong, but my name's Marco.
My name is Jose.
This is Jose. And yeah, you guys invited us, so we'll see.
So where are you guys out of?
We're here, and we're just down south though.
Right next to Portland.
Okay, got you.
Across the river.
Yeah, so like the southern border of Washington and
like the state line.
Yeah,
got you.
There.
And so we were talking a little bit off camera. You're 17.
Yeah,
this dude's 17.
Do I look 17?
No.
Nah, you look older.
If you look 17, I look 15, bro.
No,
what? That's crazy.
I thought you were my
insane.
age.
He looks like your little brother, bro.
Bro, what? It's insane, bro. Full beard and shit. What the fuck? That's crazy.
How old are you?
How old do you think I am?
25.
God, shit.
How do you think I am?
Yeah, how do you think he is?
You look 26 or 27.
Hold on.
How old do you think he is?
Like 26. 24.
Holy fuck.
No, you're way high. 21. Freshly 21.
Freshly 21.
21, turning 22 in like a few more.
Damn.
And then we got grandpa over there, 24.
The reason why we thought you were older is because you said you were divorced.
Yeah, I was like, whoa.
I got married at 18.
Damn. Yeah, wait.
He had to get that green card,
Fucking uncle.
All right.
No, so hold on.
A little bit.
All right, so
He's gonna get us
the first question, and you can kind of just give us a 5 or 2, 3, 5. Jesus, fucking talk. 2 or 3 minute just rundown of like where you're at in business, where you came from, what'd you start at, what year you're at.
Yeah.
And what's your guys' relationship, real quick?
Okay. Yeah. So to start, like that question. So he's my brother, and I don't know if we look like. Do we?
Maybe the eyebrows.
The nose.
Yeah.
It's the hair.
I thought it's the beard.
Well, he's got the beanie on too. I can't really.
Yeah.
Well, I have a buzz cut, so.
Yeah.
I lost the bet.
Yeah,
He was cold.
He had to have a grandpa haircut for a bit, and then he just,
I like the buzz cut, man. I get the buzz cut when it gets
Easy. It's easy.
Yeah, it's really easy. Yeah.
But all right.
Yeah, but I forgot like the questions you asked. But
Tell us about year 1.
Okay, so year 1, talked a little bit about that in the video. So we did like 44K the first 4 months. We started like late 2024, and this like
Late 2023. Yeah.
2024. Honestly, like I don't know how we did it, but we were able to get to basically 400.
So
Yeah.
So part of that, when you went from the first year, kind of like a half year, to the second year, because I kind of did the same thing. Did you have like an influx of capital to where you could grow, or was it just like you were just slamming everything at it?
If you paid a little bit of attention to the video, so we got lucky. We volunteered our time at our church, and we got massive cleanup, and that allowed us to get an additional truck instead of just having one. And
what was the total on that cleanup?
Like $20,000 for all of that.
Shit.
So, and
good for you,
it was
man.
just me and my dad and stuff, like straight profit, like literally straight profit.
Good for you, dude.
So we used that to help us grow. Got lawn care web design. That helped us big time. Like 95% of our leads came from online. So I'm surprised how we did it.
Okay, so then you guys got that 20K cleanup, and this was last year, right?
Yeah, it was like there was like kind of separated, but like around November in 2023. Okay. Yeah.
Crazy. And then it was on your church.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys go to church.
Yeah, we're Catholic.
Catholics.
Yeah.
Okay. How important do you guys think faith is in business?
It's very important. I'm not gonna say that like I'm really in there because I still have to work on my faith, but
Right.
It's really important because me and him grew up just
Go to church.
my
on
parents.
Sunday.
You have to go to church, so we're used to going and
Like not
to
working
me-
Sundays.
yeah. And to be honest, if my parents, like if we weren't with our parents, we would probably still go because it's like to
Right.
get in a routine, you can't just stop. It kind of feels weird not
Right.
going. Yeah.
Mhm.
So we're Catholics, but I won't say that I'm complete.
Yeah.
I'm
you
not
still got work to do.
Still got work to do.
It was really random though, because he pulled up with the truck, and then everyone started noticing because of the idea that he got from Mike Andes. So everyone was like, "Oh, like who are they?" And they started like doing all the work. Everyone else came with like little scissors, shovels,
Yeah.
and we're like, "I don't know," and they had like the real equipment.
Yeah.
And
So the crazy part is that so my dad was doing it on the side, and I would help him like in the weekends and stuff. And I was also, since I've always had like this thing that we're like, I want to make money, right? I did pressure washing, I did window cleaning, I did Christmas lights one time, and then the window cleaning was the last thing I did before I got into lawn care. And at the time, he was doing his side houses, and I was doing window cleaning, door to door, knocking, getting jobs. And I bought this $3,000 like that water fed pool stuff.
Yeah, the water pool.
Yeah, so I was using that. It was good. But then I realized because my dad needed help in the weekends and stuff, and I realized that I can't be in both places. I can't be doing window cleaning and then helping him. I was like, come on, I have to choose one thing. And that's when I was watching Mike Andes. I was watching his content, all that. I was like, damn, this guy's legit,
Yeah, he's crazy.
Yeah. So I decided to sell that equipment, the 3,000, and my dad was super hesitant, but I, jumped in and just, this is how this was created, green trucks, painted the trucks green, got a logo, and just, started rolling.
Interesting. And why do you think those first 2-3 businesses didn't work out? You think it was like lack of
support? It might have been like the lack of knowledge and the lack of like having someone to look up to. I didn't really see anybody like Mike Andes. He's like unique. Something about him. He attracts people, and it's just I was attached to his videos. I just liked what he did. So I feel like since in the other stuff, pressure washing, I can't think of anybody that does something similar to Mike Andes with that.
Right.
Christmas lights, not really. It was just like an old dude that I would see online saying, "Oh yeah, Christmas lights works." And then just window cleaning. That was like from TikTok. I don't know if you know who Oliver and
Oliver Lesser.
I was watching them. They helped me, but I realized that I can't just rely on door to door and shit. Like it was hard going door to door. There's times where I didn't get a single job, so I was like, "There's no way I can do this long term." In order to get a job, I have to go knocking on doors,
Right.
you know, getting a whole bunch of no's.
Yeah.
I was like, "This probably is not going to work out."
Do you remember that guy that didn't want to pay you?
Yeah, and then I didn't get paid.
Always one.
And it was when I first got that water fed pool. I tested it out on his house. Tried I took like 5 hours there, and yeah, I never got paid there. So it's like,
Dude, that's crazy. And how was that transition in going to work with your dad? Because he was a original owner, or maybe still is.
yeah, he still is owner.
Still is.
But it
And-
wasn't nothing. It was just like side stuff,
Right.
out of a
He was working for a
Nissan.
company.
Yeah, he was working for a company still.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. How'd you guys go about asking him to work
Sure.
together?
Literally, I just jumped in and
We were just convincing him because
Yeah.
he would like, be like, oh, this company doesn't like, they take away our hours and stuff. We're just like,
Right.
yeah,
they don't treat him good,
Yeah.
So he's older. They're like, oh, this old guy, what is he gonna know,
Right.
It's the experience that's, how long is the experience have?
like 15 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's been on there 15 years.
And you started too for right there where we live. Remember you were doing like this?
Yeah, I would do like
Remember you did that $10 gravel drive?
sure, dude.
$10 gravel job.
One time.
That would get on your ass. Like, oh,
Okay,
why
so
you don't know how to do
what?
this?
So one time there was this one guy. So I would do like lawns, like where we live,
Right.
$10, $20. And there was this one guy that asked me, how much would he charge me to move this gravel, shovel it out, and put it in my truck? And I was like, because I felt pressure to tell him right away. And I was
Yeah.
like, $10. And he was like, and I thought that he thought it was expensive. But now that I think of it,
What?
now that I think of it, he went like that because he was surprised how low I was charging.
Yeah. It's basically
So I was
nothing.
going to lower to like $5 for that gravel.
They make it
gravel.
50% discount.
Oh my gosh,
Oh my
dude!
God.
Yeah, so
What?
yeah,
That was
that's-
something I identified that Mike said today. He was like, you say these prices, and sometimes like they don't even flinch because they're not like us, like
Yeah,
or like scarce mindsets because of how you were raised or whatever.
Yeah,
like trying to
exactly.
be cheap. Like when I give out a high price, like sometimes my heart still like
I'm
kind of gets
there's
going.
No way
You know
I
what
would
I'm saying?
accept that estimate. You
Yeah.
know?
We're
But
also not the targeted people either. Like we
Yeah.
can do the work. The
yeah,
people that we usually do work for either can't or don't have time to.
exactly. Yeah. So yeah, that's what I'm still overcoming that. Like I still get, when I give up, send an estimate that's like over $1,000. I'm like,
Oh yeah.
like, am I charging too much and stuff? So I'm still working on that. I'm not perfect or anything in that form.
And so, what were the biggest struggles you guys went through in 2024?
Everything. Everything was a struggle.
Top three.
Top three was managing time and
Likewise.
You're not agreeing. with that.
Personal or like scheduling wise, or both.
both.
Yeah.
Both.
Mm.
And then being on the same page as my dad.
Mm.
That was huge. And then probably underbidding, dude.
Yeah.
Underbidding. to be
Like
honest.
bidding accurately or just
Not bidding. Not bidding.
or you know what the price is supposed to be, like we were saying, and you're like,
That's-
but I want the job.
Honestly, it was a mix of both that made it worse because
Yeah.
I this is like my first like I'm new. I don't have much experience. Like actually, with
Yeah.
how long this is supposed to trim a bush because I barely just figured out how to trim a bush. Like
Yeah.
trim a bush. So
I feel the same.
yeah. So when I was doing all the estimates, yeah, dude. Yeah, but I was doing all the estimates, so it was all on me. And here in Washington, it's not like Texas where it's like cookie cutter, small bed, easy to price.
Yep.
Here's like garden beds everywhere, in front, back, bushes, everything,
Right.
right?
Sideways on hills.
Exactly. So it was hard, especially
steep.
since yeah,
Yeah, this neighborhood.
Yeah,
It's
for real.
crazy.
yeah. You just look outside, you'll see it's
Yeah.
the same thing over there in Vancouver. But yeah, that's what made it difficult for me because I was learning, and we're in a market where it's kind of tough.
Like the one thing I just want to stride on is that you went from 40,000 to 450,000.
No, that's so
There was a
you
year in
gotta
between, right?
you got to take that out because taxes and all that. So taxes doesn't count as revenue. So it wasn't 450. It was 400,000.
Still, that's 10 times.
Yeah, that's
You
10x.
10x'd.
Oh, there wasn't a year in between. You had the 4 months that was like 40,000 or whatever. And then the next
2024,
year, 400.
Last year they closed at 400.
Yeah, like
That's awesome, dude.
yeah,
That's impressive.
He invested everything the first year. We did
Yeah,
nothing.
So is that just you two and your dad?
No, so he's a barber. He's not.
Okay.
He supports us.
Yeah.
He's helping
Yeah, he got
us
a
with
buzz
a bit of
cut.
money and stuff.
Bro, it's because in the barber shop that I work at, we did fantasy football. I was black one, I was old.
They got you.
I just won my league.
It's bad.
Yeah, so like, what kind of profits did you see this year, if you don't mind me asking?
So
Roughly,
we
roughly.
invested like if we didn't invest or after we invested.
Just your profit.
on the P&L. What does it say?
On the P&L, it says like I don't like one thing about me is that I didn't get into the weeds of like figuring out numbers, tracking and all that.
Yeah, not exactly.
And in the P&L it says 192, but that's not the case.
Yeah.
So
But you're saying because you bought trucks and whatnot.
we bought a whole bunch of trucks.
So it's 192 is still correct though because your trucks go on the balance sheet. So that's
That's
that's good numbers.
Yeah, it's a good profit.
What are you saying? 192 out of 400,000 is a $50. That's a 50% profit margin. That's
amazing. That's what I'm saying.
That's insane. You don't on growth, dude. Going from $40,000 to $400,000.
Wait, hold on.
Insane.
Hold on. One thing is that I didn't pay myself. I was like, don't pay me because I want to invest into this. Like, don't even pay me. I don't care because
That
I'm
makes more sense.
17. I don't have a wife. You know, I don't. I don't know why. But,
I would have saved a lot of money.
yeah. So I have no expenses. So I didn't need a paycheck. So that's it's the profit. That's
The only
I
money
didn't
we
pay
took out was
myself.
for the rent.
Like if we were to pay my dad, pay me, like the profit's nothing.
So who got paid?
Yeah.
But all we did was take out enough to pay the bills. We didn't take out anything to
Yeah,
pay.
Well, that makes more sense.
Like
My dad,
Okay, so how many employees were there?
4. Like
There's 4.
me, my dad, and then 2 other people.
Okay, so
Full-time.
how much did you pay the other 2 people?
Like the wages were about like 35, 30 for the whole year.
Do you do P for P?
No, not each. No, we didn't.
35,000.
Yeah,
We'll
for the
get into
whole
that right after.
But
So
Yeah, makes more sense.
so it kind of sounds like the profit was about 100K.
yeah, like
If you were to
I'm
pay
not
yourself.
too good.
If you were
Yeah.
to pay yourself.
How much did your father take? I'm just asking.
Like what do you mean?
Like for salary or how'd that work? Or
We just took out just to pay the bills. We didn't. Yeah.
That's exactly what I did.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Or did this year.
yeah.
But I don't know.
It's
too much.
it's still healthy numbers even if they were to pay themselves
yeah,
like a more
sure.
healthy wage. So I mean I applaud you guys to grow that much
100K.
and
You know,
still
we got lucky because where we live, we don't pay a lot of rent.
Yeah, so we have low expenses.
Yeah.
Like our rent is
We're talking
800.
about a unicorn here.
That's pretty good.
yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm looking for shop space. It's tough.
Oh
Yeah.
It's tough.
Especially in
Yeah,
the
when we-
middle of your city.
where we live, our driveway is like literally so compact. So
Yeah.
I'm still working out the driveway. Yeah. But
Shit, I got a storage unit.
Yeah.
is
you
P
gotta
for
go
P
better.
something you're looking at for next year?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like 100%.
Are you gonna do a profit year? Or are
Like,
you going to
just
still
tr-
try to keep going?
Oh okay. Yeah.
I would keep going.
Yeah.
Still
We're
thinking.
going.
Yeah.
We're growing, and then after that, we'll probably transition to profit. And we'll see
What's your goal for this year?
this year-
800 or say?
Yeah. Ideally 800, but realistically probably 700 or maybe even lower than that.
What do you want your bottom number to be if you hit the 800?
Your bottom
I
line.
don't even know. I want it to all be profit. But
I hear you.
Yes, sir.
But I don't even know what number is right and what number is not.
Do you have
So-
a percentage you'd like to see as a profit?
I would say like 25. Is that industry average or 20?
That's an extreme.
How are you guys planning to grow?
Just like online,
Mhm.
we have a whole bunch of reviews and 50,000 door hangers.
50,000 door hangers.
How many clients are you gonna get from that?
I'm assuming we can get like if it takes say 250 door in the spring rush, 250 door hangers for one client. Just divide 50,000 divided by
250.
I wish I could do math, bro.
yeah.
Shit.
I'm not good at math, but we need at least 270 clients recurring.
50,
200. Oh, wait,
250. We're talking about 200.
That's like 500, I think.
200 clients.
200 clients.
200 clients.
Yeah, but we'll see what happens.
How many do you guys have right now?
So with winter service, we have like 60.
60?
So, yeah, not a whole lot. We were
60 clients.
we were project heavy this year.
Wow.
Yeah, it was just a whole bunch of selling, cleanups, and all that.
Are you gonna try to transition to
Yeah,
recurring?
that's the goal. Like, we don't want one time. We want recurring because right now we're experiencing Q4 collapse. Right, no projects compared to there's not as much coming in compared to spring rush. So if we had the recurring clients, we would be more steady. So
did you guys talk about a takeaway yet from today, or did you kind of figure it out when we went through the workbook, like what your track might be, what your what do you call it, cure?
Winter track. Well,
yeah,
Winter track.
cure.
I like the whole bunch of almost all of them. I like just selling the same service or the Christmas lights,
Adjacent services.
and then
Cross-selling, upselling.
I liked all those. To be honest, I like all of them. They all made sense.
Do all of them.
Yeah, why not, right?
Kind of, sort of, yeah.
Probably don't got to start a separate brand yet, but
Maybe
Yeah.
not the Christmas lights. Like he mentioned, do that, and if you still don't solve it, do the Christmas lights. So
well,
that's
you could do the Christmas lights as an adjacent service as opposed to starting a new brand for it too.
You're right. You're right.
What do you think is going to be the biggest struggle you guys are going to go through this year?
Crap. The transition to Augusta.
Yeah.
I feel like that's going to
Let's
be
talk about that.
we invested right now
Just to ride off and stuff.
to write off, and we painted the trucks, decaled, all of that,
Yeah.
bought door hangers.
Oh man, sounds like someone I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know how that
I mean,
feels.
everything happens for a reason.
Everything.
I saw 4 in the video.
Yeah, the way I look at it is we didn't lose it. That's how much it costs to invest in something that will take you further. So that's, if we think about it negatively.
How much you guys spend on the trucks?
What?
How much you guys spent to decal and
To decal?
paint the trucks?
I don't want to know that number.
I want to know.
Each.
I want to feel good for myself.
Like, how much was it? So
'Cause one truck was 25 and the other one was like
Jesus.
32. But we got them at low.
Wait, no, like for the decals.
Yeah, for the paints and the decals. Yeah.
Like 25. Was it close to 4,000? 3,500?
That sounds right.
Like 3,500. Yeah.
For each
Decal
or
and paint, like all included. Yeah.
damn.
That's gonna be a franchise fee to repaint your
Okay.
trucks.
Yeah.
It was 2,000. It was 4,000 for 2 trucks, right? Because the guy gave us like a.
Yeah.
So it was 4,000.
4,000 for 2 trucks?
Yeah, for paint, and then the deco was separate.
Wait, was it really 4,000?
Because
Oh, yeah, it was 2,000. It was
Because remember, we went to
4,000?
different shops.
Yes, it was 4. It was like 6K.
All in.
Yeah, all in. 6K all in. So that's the tough part. Like,
Well, let me
like
talk
give
to
us
you.
some good words of,
Yeah.
like.
Well,
some
first let me
feedback.
talk to you guys about 5K per truck. That's how much I spent when I had my other brand. I spent $3,000 to paint each truck, and then like $700 to put the decals, and then a couple months later I transitioned.
Shit. But was it worth it? Like,
It was worth transitioning definitely, but I wish I could have saved that money.
okay,
Or,
so you think in the long run it's worth it, right?
worth what, transferring?
That transfer.
Oh yeah, of course.
Okay. So
Yeah, of course.
because it's like Mike says, you get in, you might lose some money if you come in with a low price,
Yeah.
and lifetime value is more. You know, so
Yeah.
we're going through the same thing.
Yeah. When are you guys expecting to make a change?
Probably once we get back, start getting those appointments scheduled and see how. Yeah, but like, because with the presentation, does that all sound right? Like, do you really get all that?
Yeah.
Well, do you think Mike would lie?
No, I'm just like saying because you're in the franchise. Like, okay,
What sounds too good to be true?
Hey, let me
No,
ask,
it's not.
what was the most appealing thing to you?
yeah,
We're
because
following like the
Yeah.
figure what happened to
So-
you.
so does it help you like kind of give a little bit of sales to them, like since it's instant quote?
Mm.
Does it help you a little bit, like alleviate or give you more time?
Yeah, I mean it's great. So it's like once the customer fills out the form, they choose whatever, they say yes, I accept. What Command Center does is they create an estimate, they send it to the customer. Obviously it's accepted, but then they send them an extra email so they can put the card on file. So that's what Mike's trying to bypass that whole.
And he's doing that this year, right?
He's doing it this year, probably like by spring. I forget what the
Hopefully.
timeline is, but like the whole point is that you put the cart on file as you.
That's
on
why.
the website.
That's why I got bought in. To be honest.
Oh yeah, no, it's huge.
You do all the.
They're 2 steps ahead from everybody. Like people don't
That's the
even have
point.
the instant quote form yet. Now they're already adding card. Like you can add your card in the website. Like, that's crazy. Like
The instant
any other
quote,
person, any other person or any other company, they're still doing the. Oh, they contacted. Let me call them.
Yeah.
Let me, yeah. So
Well, when you guys join, what you'll find out is that when Mike says something publicly, he's already implemented it or talked about it within Augusta 6 months beforehand. So everything that he talked about right now is old news for the most part, apart from investing. That's about it. Everything.
So you guys.
Well, the leads are fairly new. It was like from yesterday, but it was still. Apart from that, everything else, he said it.
Okay. And how was it like? What about like the website? Because did you have your website up for a decent amount of time, like good SEO?
Yeah. I mean, like within, like he says, within 2 weeks.
Are you kidding?
You'll
So
start-
there's like no change
you'll
at all.
start
Maybe
getting-
like a little bit, but
Well, yeah, there's a drop off because then if you have ads running on your other website, or if you have like good SEO from your other website, you'll see the drop off because then what I did was I immediately took that off, which was a mistake.
yeah, you slowly
yeah,
have to do
you
it.
should slowly do it and not take it off right away. But
Yeah, you were saying.
but yeah, then just reroute all your ads to the new website, and then
Okay.
that's
So
it.
yeah, we talked a little bit to the web design guys.
Yeah.
They said to do that.
He said,
So-
what is it? Estrella Lawn buy or how is it?
Estrella Lawns, we transitioned to Augusta and go to here. You
But
know?
he said in the website it would show like how we mentioned Metro by T-Mobile.
Yeah. So it will say
I mean,
how we.
You guys can also, I'm pretty sure either they'll tell you or you can ask, you can reroute your domain to just automatically go to the Augusta website once you do it. That's probably what I should have done, but
Yeah.
So basically, if they click on Estrella Lawns, it'll just go.
It just goes straight to
Yeah.
Augusta.
Oh yeah.
And then
That's not much.
And then just do that up until you see no more activity.
Yeah, and our Google listing is probably not because we have a whole bunch of reviews, so we're up there.
Yeah.
So even if we switch to Augusta, we're still gonna be up there. They're still gonna click on.
Yeah, we talked about this. Yeah.
You
So
can
like
just change the name.
you can change the name, and like if you guys are lucky, you won't get any re-verification. And if you do get re-verification,
Just do it quick. Yeah,
Just do it as fast as possible.
dude. Yeah, that was my concern.
Mhm.
Like I was ready to go. That was only like I did not want to lose the reviews.
Right.
Um.
No, you worked hard for those.
Yeah.
I don't know how the heck
Literally
you got
just
those.
doing the.
No, I don't know how you did that, dude.
Yeah. But
Speaking of that, how many reviews do you have?
do I have?
Mhm.
Oh, we have
323.
somewhere on there.
323 reviews.
In 1 year? Little
It's
over?
been a little bit more more than a year,
A little
but
over?
we got most of our reviews. Like
What do you guys do to get reviews?
we do everything. We do that. What I showed in the video.
What'd you show in the video?
You
I
did-
didn't see it. I wasn't
They
there.
didn't see it.
Oh, you guys didn't see it?
No, we came
The
out.
cameras didn't see it.
The viewer-
Yo, send it
Are
to
you
him.
kidding?
Oh yeah, do you have
Send
it? You
it
can
to
send
him.
it to me.
You can put clips in.
You can watch it.
The viewers didn't see the video. They don't know what you're talking about.
Well, the viewers didn't see the
Oh,
video, and
they
I didn't see the video.
video.
I didn't see the
We
video.
have. We all
Okay.
have.
Okay. Yeah. So in the video, it just called
We
them.
as in them too. I didn't.
Oh, jeez. But so we do the QR code stuff, simple stuff.
We do follow up
Send-
calls, asking them.
Yeah, email, text, that just the basic stuff that you have to do. But we actually do it.
Like actually follow up on it.
Actually,
as
yeah.
as if it was an
That's the tough
estimate.
part.
Yeah, that's the tough part,
But you got
'Cause-
comfortable, talking to like getting to know them.
yeah, because I call them like jokingly, like saying I hope I'm not in trouble, when obviously I'm not going to be in trouble, right?
Yeah.
But they laugh about it, and then they typically explain, and it's a good reason because they like either they forgot something happened,
Right.
and calling them just gave them a reminder to I'll leave a review.
Hmm.
And it helps because they're like, damn, these people actually care. They called me just to make sure.
Right.
They'll literally be out there on Saturday pulling weeds.
Yeah, yeah.
And so they leave a review. Yeah, they leave one.
That's
I'd
interesting.
hate
Yeah.
to see your call log from last year, man. The
yeah.
amount of fucking calls are inbound and outbound.
That's probably crazy.
Was that mostly you on the phones?
It was all me. Mostly it was all me. Yeah. No answering service. It was
That's-
crazy.
that
But
is
He would be 7 days a
worst.
week, like he wouldn't go out, nothing.
yeah.
Basically every day, 24
Yeah.
hours. Well, he was sleeping.
Nah, but that's unrealistic. I would go out here and there, like going to the
But you were
movies,
focused.
But Yeah.
Not in spring.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Not in spring though.
Yeah.
You know.
So tell me a little bit about what you do in the company.
So basically, I just try to help them out. Say like the ramp rack, they didn't really know how to
Yeah. Assemble and shit.
and stuff. Like me, like when I was younger, like I would like I guess just work on cars or just like with wrenches and stuff, or say I would just find places. Like say I would go with him to get the truck painted and stuff, help him out, or
Yeah.
I don't know, just like the first few trucks, I would go on the like say Google or Marketplace and find like where we can get them and stuff. And I guess the first two trucks, I put like half down for my dad. He paid half and I paid half, and the other truck the same. And I guess my brother and my dad always get like conflict and stuff. So sometimes my dad he knows English but not a lot. So my brother when he speaks Spanish it's kind of hard to understand. So I guess I would just clarify to my dad because sometimes my dad doesn't doesn't know what he's saying and stuff.
Yeah.
I guess just be there support. I don't know what else.
Yeah, just
That's
big
awesome.
help.
Yeah, I guess just be
Everything
there,
you can do for them that's not mowing
because I'm
lawns.
busy with my own stuff, but I try to be there,
Yeah, right.
as much as I can. But yeah, like I went from because when I was younger, I would help my dad cut grass too, and from cutting grass, I went to cutting hair, and lining up grass to lining up hair.
It's like the same thing,
Exactly, yeah.
Just make hair short, make grass short.
That's funny. Yeah, and you edge.
Yeah. We don't edge around here, but
And then the stripes are the designs that you make.
you do fades on the lawn sometimes. You get confused a little bit.
You start daydreaming.
Bro, he brings the clippers to the lawn. It's like wrong service.
Fade in the grass.
Oh my god, and that's crazy. But what are you guys excited about Augusta?
I guess the support,
I don't think it's an if. I think it's a when at this point, right?
Yeah. So the command center, just the automating sales.
Yeah.
That's like,
Huge.
That's the huge thing for me.
Right.
Because I want to be able to, since my dad, our plan this year with like our company, Estrella Lawns, we were thinking of just trying to get pure bilingual people, Spanish and English. Because my dad, if he was going to be managing the crews, there wasn't going to be any culture if they can't really understand him half the time, and he can't understand them. So we probably wouldn't have he wouldn't be able to train them well.
Right.
And that was going to be hard because we were going to be like only bilingual, and that would weed out 90% of the applicants for sure.
Yeah.
That would have been hard.
Yeah.
And with joining Augusta, if we can automate most of the sales, command center, they handle that. I'll have more time to help them. Like we tackle one problem, not just one person tackling it, two people tackling operations, training. I can help train too. And it just makes us grow faster overall,
So one question that I had, because I know we were talking about like how are you wanting to grow.
Yeah.
I know that you guys have 4 trucks and about 4 employees. Do you guys think that you're going to try to put 2 in a truck to start out, or are you going to just keep buying trucks and keep going?
Oh hell no! Just fill those two. Put each butt, like all butts, and fill them up.
Just like on my
2 butts in each.
2 people in each truck?
One-man crews?
No, 2 people in each.
Is that what you're running right now, though?
No, so there's me, helper, dad, helper.
So you just have 4 trucks just in anticipation of future growth.
Exactly.
Okay.
For the write-off, and also
Right.
because we know that we want to grow. So
Yeah.
and it was a pretty good deal, I guess. So we just decided to go in.
How long have you had those trucks?
Just like a couple weeks, right?
Yeah, we got it December 9th.
Oh yeah, like a month. Yeah,
How many miles are on them?
like 80.
The 2500 has 67K, and the 1500 it has 85K.
All of that.
Go ahead.
That's pretty good.
I'll have to say, those trucks, they have very fragile transmissions. So if I was you guys,
what are you, a Ford guy?
no. I was heavy equipment.
Here has like a $3,570,000 truck.
Can you shut up?
Hell no,
Sorry,
uncle.
Jesus.
Uncle. This whole
No,
franchise,
so-
half of a franchise
so-
location.
So when I was a heavy equipment operator, the company that I worked for had those exact same year trucks.
The GMC?
Yeah, GMC and the Chevy with the 1500s. Every single one of them went through 3 transmissions and 160,000 miles. So if I was you, the transmissions, they're like 3,000 to 4,000 new. If I was you, I'd go ahead and put that money in the safe, just because it's probably gonna happen. I hope it
We
doesn't.
have the warranty too.
Oh, yeah. we got
Okay, you still got a
warranty.
warranty.
So it's
the
like
new
5
ones.
years.
5 years.
Yeah.
It probably has a mile on it.
It's usually 5 years for X
Yeah.
miles.
Yeah. If I was you, I'd go ahead and just start putting that money in the bank for
My
repairs.
guess would be you
So just like keep
probably
it
won't
safe
be
just in
running the
case,
same-
just in the anticipation that it'll happen. you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because it'll definitely happen eventually. Something will happen. A
Yeah.
truck
The
will
Chevy's
break
work
down.
for us good, you know. So
The engines are great in those. The 5.3s. Is that what you have in them? The V8s?
the ones that we got are V8s. The other ones that we have are V6s.
Yeah, the 5.3 V8s are pretty good. They were pretty strong. It was just the transmissions were made out of glass or something.
Yeah.
equipment.
Yeah, I don't fucking speak equipment. I speak business here. But anyways, he gets a little carried away, but he's great. And going back, going back. I mean, no, for real. Like one of our episodes, dude, we spent like 30 minutes talking
Dude.
about fucking trailers.
Okay, hold
Oh,
on.
Jesus
The amount
Lord.
of podcasts we filmed before, probably
It's, like,
over 10.
insane.
And we're just like, we can't put that
Are
up.
you kidding? So you guys all meet up, even though you guys live in different.
No,
over the phone.
online. Online. It's not
Okay.
over the phone. It's online.
Okay.
It's online. Professional software.
Wait, why are you in here? Like, what
He's number 2. He's just number
Nick is
2.
spinning. He works for me.
Okay.
He's
Yeah.
he's my future GM.
Oh.
Yeah.
And that's his future GM.
Yeah. Yeah, we have 2 cameras. They're kind of expensive, so we can't get that many.
Anyone that recorded his video, no?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
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 talking in the back.
Yeah, bro.
Hey, don't talk.
We should bring that up. We should bring
What?
that up. These two are in a battle right now for 10K.
Oh shit.
Battle.
So-
Get it tomorrow.
So at conference,
Battle.
Mike, Mike,
I voted for you guys.
No
Did it-
way.
He
You're
did.
lying.
I swear. I swear.
Why'd you vote
He
for
did.
us?
He did.
I'm not gonna vote for myself. That's
Oh.
do you vote for yourself?
Yeah.
Ah! Hey, bro, you gotta get scrappy now. You gotta get scrappy. No more
Bro, we
nice
thought you
guy.
would vote
man.
for
I'm not gonna vote for myself.
I mean,
Well, he's got like 5 free votes already. So it's-
one vote?
yeah.
2 votes.
No, but so Mike put on this challenge like a few weeks before conference. He said anyone that uses Copilot can apply, and they have to submit a video about how their personal life and their business life has changed because of Copilot. And he picked 3 contestants and showed the video at conference, and everyone has to vote. So one other person along with these 2 submitted videos, and I would say you guys are definitely the top 2.
Yeah,
It's gonna be
I don't-
close.
No shade to no shade to number 3, but like.
But they're not even at the
it wasn't-
conference.
It wasn't that big.
Yeah.
Number 3 is not even at the conference.
And it was a mom and pop.
Yeah.
They tried.
As much as-
They tried.
I will say though, you have to base it off the rubric. So you guys are in the lead, but I want them to win because they would actually take the money and go to Italy. I know both of y'all are not going to Italy. You're putting
Yeah,
it into
I would.
advertising.
You guys are not going to Italy.
Yeah,
Absolutely not.
Actually, let me ask instead of assuming, would you guys go to Italy?
if there's that option that we don't have to, like it's not forced,
It's-
dump
it-
it into
you a
market.
chance.
They give you the money and
They give you
say
the money.
you should go to Italy.
You should. Okay, not
They
you
don't
need
require.
to.
Yeah.
Okay, then if that's the case, we'll dump it into market.
Yeah, exactly. And I know the other 2 would not. That's so
would go to
awkward. But I'm sorry, they're not.
Tell me what we're gonna do, bro.
I don't know. We
Yeah,
said
what's
like
your
5
plan?
things. Well, me personally, I'm gonna take the 10K and I'm gonna put it towards investing in the holding company for Augusta.
Oh yeah.
And flip that into like $1 million something in 10 years. So like it's insane. It's
Yeah.
insane. But
I can't.
yeah, I think it's gonna be all right. I think it's gonna be all right. We're gonna see what happens tomorrow.
I want to see all this video.
I haven't seen it.
I wanna-
Yeah, I haven't
Those
seen
guys
it.
really
Oh, yeah, they were like
I
grabbing
haven't
like
seen it.
hoodies or something.
We were grabbing these hoodies. I haven't seen it.
Because they didn't even
Wait,
see
does
when
this TV work? You can
It
put it on
works.
there.
Yeah, we can put it on there.
You can put it on
Yeah,
there
yeah,
after.
yeah.
Yeah, we'll put it on there after, and then
Yeah, 'cause they
and then we'll show them. I'll
But
show
I'll tell
them.
you, I was like texting him because they tried playing his first, right?
Yeah, and they started.
And the-
And they were in it.
Oh, like
Yeah, I was like, get in here. Like, hurry up, park the car, get in here. And then he gets in there, he's like, whoa, how much did I miss? I was like, dude, we have to vote here a second. He was like, okay. And I like got my phone, I'm sitting here, I'm like holding it weird. And then his face pops up, I'm like, boom, I start recording him. He's like,
I was like, I didn't expect it because so the thing is that you'll meet Brian Rand. He's I guess you could call him like a GM of Command Center.
yeah.
You met
The
him?
one that told you to do it.
Yeah. He told you guys?
Yeah.
He's funny as
Told you
shit.
to do the video?
He's funny as shit. Yeah. He's one of the ones that had like the little hat. He texted me on Sunday at 3 p.m. And he's like, hey, you know, it'd be crazy if Ricardo made a video. I think you have a good chance
You
to
guys made it
win.
last minute?
Yeah, we made it last minute.
Last
So it was due Monday 12 a.m. Right. I made the decision Sunday night. We didn't end up doing anything. So then Monday morning, we started filming at 10 a.m. Finished filming at 12 p.m. And then from 12 p.m. I sat down and I edited until 7:30.
Shout out Ollie.
Nice.
And then I uploaded it at like 9.
Damn.
Yeah, because he was mentioning, he was like, yeah, I was encouraging, you didn't want to, but then he was like, oh.
Yeah, I mean, I told him, I was like, if I'm gonna do it, I'll just do it for you and see what
I
happens.
saw you posted something in the Copilot group like, yo, I made a couple changes. Can I like resubmit?
But
And
they
I was
didn't
like,
put
yo,
the
this dude's
change.
winning.
They
Like,
didn't put the
damn
changes?
change.
What was
Oh,
the
really?
changes?
I can show you. I can put that actual video. It was a small change, but I feel like it would added like more to it because
it was pretty.
Because no details. Yeah.
It was an old business card that we first
Yeah.
started. I'm sure you guys have seen it. It's like from Visa Print, that one green mower. They give you that stock green mower.
Sure.
That was our logo, and
Oh,
yeah. But,
well, it happens. It all happens for a reason.
yeah.
But
Don't listen to him.
if it's trucks, I swear to God, dude.
so the 1500 truck. No, so I know you guys are kind of shooting for like 800K. Do you have a plan for the year after that, 2026?
Profit mode.
Profit mode. What do you
For
think
a
you're
year.
gonna hit for that? Are you gonna try to keep the same amount of clients, or just either
Yeah,
add
keep-
more services or profit?
Yeah, just stay.
You should
no-
just copy and paste them.
Yeah,
Same
just
seat.
just stay in raise prices, profit mode the whole year. Just that cash. We don't know how much cash because I didn't really get into the numbers and stuff on all that. But
After you go into profit mode, you want to copy paste.
yeah,
So you want to keep them around 800K or
800K.
That's the business model.
Yep, literally copy and paste, and yeah, just keep our head down and just keep doing.
I think
Doing
we're
it.
all in the same boat pretty much.
Yep,
I think that's the move.
yeah.
So Gooselake here does not want to join because he wants to stay independent, which is respectful.
Go ahead.
Which is
Which is respectful. I mean, I understand that. That's very great. You know, I've been trying to encourage him to try to join Augusta, and since you guys made the move to want to join, what would you say to someone that wants to but doesn't really want to because of their own brand?
I guess it just depends on what your main goal is, because there was some people that we talked to today, and I feel like their purpose is like status, like being known. Oh, that company, they want to have their own stuff. I created my own thing. So if that's what you want to do, I feel like there's no shame
It's
in that,
possible.
right? But I guess for the most part, I would say, in my opinion, everybody what they want is freedom and financial freedom. So the way to get there the fastest is what I'm going to take. I'm not gonna. I don't care about like a damn logo. Like even though I like the brand, and stuff.
You got to have 3D big star.
Yeah, we dude, we got
that like last
3D
month.
3D design of our stuff. We were holding it
like
like
the
the
plushie?
on the top of the truck.
like
We went-
Yard Dogs does.
exactly. We went all out on that,
Is that?
and
It's
we like our brand, but
pretty cool.
yeah, the actual goal is just retiring my dad and then financial freedom. So that's
You won't regret it.
I got it. I got it. All right.
Go ahead.
Since you said that, retiring your father, I'm in the same boat. So they made the thing about Augusta Lawn Care and kind of the proposition that they made for us, right? So currently I'm at like last year I did 135, and then that was mostly solo. This year, I picked up a couple contracts just in January.
Yeah.
So I should be doing about 178 or so. And I was kind of speaking to them about like I could probably get to the point where I could retire my father, but it would take probably, like, let's say if I went the Augusta track, it would be 3/5 versus 5 years. Like, I could do it in 3 years versus 5 if I went with Augusta. And I'm just trying to figure out, like, is it worth for me, you know?
Yeah.
You were talking about that too. 'Cause,
Yep.
like, you know, solo, we're thinking about that, but like also too, like, you guys know each other pretty well, so like it looks like you guys have a good relationship and you guys have each other's back. So, you know, that's what we're thinking. Like Andy said, oh, community, you know, building a community like to help each other out. I feel like that will, you know, help grow more. And that's what I was telling him, like, we're already following that, but like we learned most of the stuff to grow from him, you know. But like, you know, he's encouraging you, so I feel like he'll be in the long run, you know, very helpful.
Because he's in the same path as
Exactly.
you.
They're all thinking the same thing, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just feel like with the systems, I would be able to just absolutely knock it out of the park, to be honest. Like, I come from an entrepreneur family, and also
Exactly.
every job I've ever worked at, I've either became a manager or been in some kind of leadership role. And the other thing that I'm lacking right now is kind of slightly the knowledge of what to do. And like we call each other, before the podcast even started, we were calling each other like twice, 3 times a week for hours on end, just discussing stuff. And a lot of times I would just be like, I want to do this, I want to do this, I want to do that. Like, I want to implement this, or I want to do this. And they're like, dude,
We're like, bro, focus.
yeah, they're like, that's not going to change the business,
80% of
you know?
people trust me. Focus.
Yeah. No, but
Fight.
the thing is, I feel like we could also, you know, grow and be successful in our stuff, like with Estrella Lawns. But the stress, trial and error, and the time it takes to do that will be longer. And I feel like it's worth it saving time, especially since my dad's older. He doesn't have a lot of time to just, you know, be stressed out, be out in the field, going through trial and error, us not, you know, being on the same page. It's way more worth it for me to just, you know, get on something where I'm able to help my dad even more, take out more stress. Like, we'll still have stress, right? You can't just completely get rid of it, but we'll be able to just handle, instead of having 3 things to stress about, we'll have 1 thing to stress about, you know? So that's the way I look at it. Yeah. But
Good point.
I don't disagree with any of it.
yeah. Like anybody, like you could do it, you could do it, right?
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
I mean, is your main thing with not wanting to even think about Augusta is just because you want to build your own brand and be proud of it, or what's kind of the move?
I'm not going to say that's not a piece of it. I think there's other factors that I also thought about. I think this year, personally, for my growth, I don't think Augusta, not that it wouldn't help, but I don't think, I know what has to be done this coming year for me to grow to where I want to be. And it's just hiring and learning to train better. And not that Augusta isn't going to help, but I don't think they have, like, their main selling point, I don't think, is that. So I want to at least take this year, you know, figure out like what I'm capable of, because I definitely haven't reached my personal capacity, not even close to it.
Yeah.
So I just want to see how far I can take myself. And I mean, I can go into other factors that we were talking about before if you guys want.
Duck buns up.
I don't
2025.
I don't love the 25K or whatever they want to raise it to every single time you want to open a new location, because my end goal is copy paste, and I don't want to be cashing out 25K, or maybe they up it to 40K, or maybe they up it to 80K. You know what I mean? Like, your only choice is going to be to pay whatever they want you to pay if you want to open more locations. Not saying he's going to raise it that much,
He publicly said before he won't raise it for another 5 to 10 years. And if he does, it wouldn't be more than.
Position
Yeah, in
Yeah.
5 to 10 years, you'll have that money already coming in.
That's
In
the
5
thing.
to 10 years is enough.
There's a compounding effect. This is the thing. It's not just.
But when I open my second location, I'm going to spend 25K on buying a F350.
Your second location is free,
okay.
actually.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, I just,
Instead of giving the money to the franchise, he would rather put the money into building the business. So I think the only thing that it would do is just to speed up your progression to getting to the second location. Does that make sense? And then after that, I feel like you're saying, if they do like end up raising the buy-in, that's when you got to weigh, is it worth it or not?
Well, then, like we were still talking about it. The way around it is with the executive model.
Yeah,
Right.
we were talking about the example. Also, I said I wouldn't be opposed to opening some Augusta locations. I'm just not going to close down the location I have right now.
So
Turn it into Augusta, I'm saying.
So what we were talking about is that for people that don't know what the executive
Down the
model
road,
is,
down the road.
what the executive model is that you have like a minimum amount of locations that you can open. I don't know if it's 4 or 5, but
You're talking about 6 this one.
yeah. So the first one that actually bought into it is opening 6 locations, and he's paying. I'm not gonna say what he's paying. I don't think I can
They're
say.
waiving 3 of the franchise.
They're
fees.
waiving a lot. They're waiving a lot, and so I feel like if your goal is multi-location ownership, I feel like after the second location, once you have, I guess, those 2 dialed in and you really understand what it takes, I feel like instead of going one by one, just take the leap and do 4,
If
5,
you have
6.
the money.
Yeah, I think.
Oh, you'll have the money. That's the thing. You'll have the money, and I don't even
know,
think.
it's a weird industry, man.
Either way, you don't have to do it by yourself because 6 locations is a lot, right? And you can always go 50-50 with someone or get a group of people and buy in. That's what private equity does either way. So there's many ways around it. And I mean, I get why would they not? Who doesn't allow what?
I'm saying if you're going to start an executive model, and let's say you're going to want to have 3 people that, like us 3.
You can. It's not up to them who owns what. They just care about selling them.
Well, I feel like you also have to pass their test. Like you also have to be approved to do so.
If I wanted to do it with someone, like for example, if I wanted to do it with my GM, I can do it. We're all already in. If I wanted to do it with someone else, they'll pass because there's someone already in the franchise. If it's like 2 random people from outside, then that might be.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
that might be a little difficult.
Let's say you want to do the executive model, we want to go in with you.
Yeah, there's no problem.
I don't think so.
There shouldn't be a problem.
I don't think so.
Well, good thing we don't have
think
to
you're not
worry
gonna
about
pass
that for at least 3 years.
You think you're not gonna pass the background check? You got something to hide?
No. I'm saying like if they end up sitting you down and they're like,
Yeah.
well, why don't you guys just have your own locations?
It's
Just
not
to
up
get
to
a
them.
cheaper buy-in.
Yeah. Just say there's people that have gone. There's people that have.
want us to split profit 3 ways.
Why would they care? There's owners right now
Fellas,
that are starting locations partnered up 2 to 3 people. That's what I'm saying is they're able to do it
What
now.
I'm saying is I'd have a problem with it. Like if I
Oh,
was Augusta,
you have a problem with it.
yeah, if I was Augusta,
What's your problem, man?
and 3 people
You
wanted
don't want
to
to go
start
into business with me? I'm joking. Go ahead.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
Bruh.
We're going out. We're taking it outside.
So if I was the one making decisions for Augusta, and the idea of keeping everyone who's already in Augusta safe, if 3 people came and was like, we're going to start a multi-location, right, of 6, I'd be like, well, why don't you guys just join a location separately and have your own thing?
Okay, so answer this. Would you rather have
It would be so much more complex for
What
3
would
people
be-
to be making decisions versus.
it would be more beneficial to them. They have less new owners to manage. The whole point of Augusta is obviously like anybody who joins in, they deserve to join in, right? But like the people that are already in, they want to multiply their location. Like that's the whole point. Like Mike was talking about this literally the whole day. Upselling, cross-selling, that works within the franchise. If you're he was saying like, for example, have your customers. Would you rather spend the money to get 200 new customers and get like what, let's just say $40,000 in revenue, or would you rather spend money and 100 customers, upsell them like crazy, cross-sell them like crazy, and just manage those 100 customers? It's the same thing. It's the same thing. Lifetime value goes up, and you have less people to manage, less customers to manage. It's the same thing as a franchise.
I don't think you're understanding my point
I think I
here.
know what you're talking about. Like 6 people own one location, but you like I guess the
6 locations.
3 people
Oh,
owning
six-
6 locations.
6 locations. Or more.
Or 2 people owning 6 locations, or 2 people owning 4 locations, or
whatever.
Yeah, so I feel like
it's like the money that you guys go, or
I think the partnership is what I'm saying. So like I feel like if I was going to protect Augusta, right? I don't know anything about your two relationship, right? So what if we sign contracts, we let you guys do it, and the next thing you know, you guys are going to get a big legal battle of he wants to get out.
That's what lawyers are for.
I know, but I don't think I want the publicity against the franchise.
Well, you don't own Augusta.
You're right. I don't.
That's a good
but
thing.
I'm just saying, huh?
Anyways, let's get on to something useful.
I have a question. Is that apple juice?
oh, it's
Yeah, it's apple juice.
I see
It's a hard cider.
Only in Mobile.
What is that?
It tastes like apple juice.
Okay.
It's apple.
It's an apple. It's an apple
slightly.
beer,
Oh,
It's
apple
slightly-
beer.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
that
exactly.
makes sense.
but it's
Yeah.
really good. It's basically apple juice.
Yeah.
It's so good. It's so good. You want one?
No, I'm
Man.
again.
Oh,
Jesus, y'all,
We don't condone.
y'all riled me up.
We don't condone any type of drinking here. We don't condone any type of drinking. We don't condone any type of drinking here.
Cut that.
Bro, I'm literally about to go to bed.
Anyways,
How long have we been going?
Mm.
I don't know. We've been on for like an hour or so.
An hour. Damn.
Yeah, we'll
Right.
an hour. We can take a break. We can take a quick break. Get some more water. Come back in a second.
Watch their video.
Well, we can watch a video.
Watch the video real
We can
quick.
watch a
That's a
video.
big ass TV.
We'll put it on for y'all too.
And so we're back from the break. We took a minute because.
Don't.
Anyways, I don't know. Do you guys have any questions for us?
Shoot.
Should have questions for them, if anything.
You don't have any more questions? I can cook, but like I want to make sure nothing gets stirred over here.
Go ahead, bro.
Cook, bro.
So on the trucks, no, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. So the one we are going to discuss a little bit about the truck. Okay. The only thing I want to ask is about the ramp racks, real quick. Like, because I'm in an industry where, like, right now, I have some pretty large properties.
Yeah.
Therefore, I have to usually run 60-inch mowers, and I can't fit them in the bed of a truck. How more efficient do you guys see the ramp racks being, or did you just off the rip always had the ramp rack?
We off the rip. Well,
yeah, trailer.
yeah. So my dad ran a trailer. I ran the ramp rack.
Mm.
I didn't, like I mentioned, I didn't really track numbers, or I haven't went.
You could
Yeah.
go off a feel.
Yeah.
Like,
But,
did you feel
yeah.
like it was more efficient?
More efficient. Easier to park. You don't have to really know, because I don't know how to park a trailer. I'll crash it if I try to parallel park and stuff and back up. But yeah, it definitely helped. Yeah, probably wouldn't work for larger mowers because it gets too heavy and we have to bag clippings, but in the back it gets filled up.
Right.
Probably wouldn't work for us here with
Yeah.
larger mowers.
Yeah.
That makes sense. It's like a law here to bag clippings for some reason.
Is it a law?
It's a law. Yeah,
That's a law.
No, it's not.
Virginia.
Dude,
It's a standard. It's a
a standard
standard.
every-
Yeah, it's standard. It's not a law.
Yeah, Virginia's a law.
It's not
You don't
a.
have to bag clippings. No one bags clippings.
Damn.
It's not a law, bro.
What's the law in Virginia?
A law.
It's just like
in
throwing away like sticks and shit. Like you have to put them in
Washington,
paper
bag.
bags for them to pick it up. They won't pick it up. If
They
you
say
put it
it's
in
either the
trash can.
county
you
or
guys
it's the
bag
state.
clippings?
Yeah.
Since
Dude,
when?
imagine.
So it's forever.
You don't bag clippings.
We don't. Yeah, we don't back
Grind
clippings.
them right up.
We just shoot them everywhere. Yeah.
I got
Damn.
yelled at many times for this.
No one even asked. That's not even a thing.
They don't ask, but it's a law in Virginia at least.
There's a bag. The fucking bag policy.
Don't piss me out.
I don't think it's a law.
Mike,
There-
Not here.
bro,
Yeah,
I remember it being said a bunch of times.
It's not a law. It's just a standard in your area.
You think it's
Certain people want you.
Man.
It's not a law. They can't tell you how to cut your fucking grass.
There's a way you gotta throw it away though.
Well, yeah, I can see that, like disposal, like recycling and stuff. Yeah, but it's not a law to bag them.
No, at least in Virginia, you're supposed to put all garden debris or whatever into paper
So it
bags.
says there's a new law. This is in 2024. New law will require Washington State residents to separate yard waste. A new Washington law is trying to reduce the amount of organic waste that gets thrown out with the garbage. But
Yeah, so that's.
Yeah, I don't think. Yeah,
It's not a law that you have to bag. It's a law that you have to dispose of it in a proper way.
So you said your dad did most of the training for the two current employees that you have?
Yeah, he basically hired them. It's like people that just speak Spanish. He quickly got them. Since we're not doing P4P yet, it wasn't too hard. You can literally find anybody. Like Hispanic people just love to work. So
Yeah. Man.
yeah,
Take pride in it.
yeah, exactly. So he did most. Basically trained them up. He was with them.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
We've been talking a lot about training because that's obviously my next hurdle that I have to cross. Is there what's so funny, bro?
Because I want to get into it,
Oh my
bro.
God.
I want to.
Hold on.
How long does it take you to train
Yeah.
one and make them profitable?
Dude, I didn't track that.
His dad's question too.
Not even number wise, but when do you think they became like efficient and
Yeah.
you could like depend on
probably
them
like
to do a good
couple
job?
week- like a week or two.
Yeah.
Like 2 weeks.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To mow?
Not 2 months.
Yo,
I didn't
tomorrow
say
it was like
2 months.
quick.
Did he
Tomorrow
not?
was-
Did he not say 2
days?
Did he not
No,
say
I said
2
a
weeks?
week.
No, he said a week. He said a
I
week.
said a week.
Did he
Nah,
say- did he-
you know what they
Did you see that?
you know what he
What
said
did
is
you say?
you know what he said is just put a trimmer in their hand. I can see their face and I'll know.
That's like you said. You're Hispanic. They know what the fuck to do, bro.
Bro.
That's how I was taught.
No, but bro, he said 2 months, right?
I did not say 2 months.
He said 2 months multiple times.
He
I don't know if you said 2 months.
There's still a lot.
But I know you said like
I said 2
you
weeks.
said 1 or 2 days.
I did not say. I said
You said 1 or 2 days,
I said
which
1
is
or 2
not.
weeks. I said 1 or 2.
So I struggled this year just because I was doing a lot of work as well.
He said 2
I couldn't necessarily just take the time out of my day to like
Be less
just
efficient.
follow them or yeah, exactly. So I had to get stuff done as well. So I kind of like gave some pointers here and there like when I could. So that's something I'm focused on this year a lot.
Yeah.
Like I need to like get that 2 to 4 week like intensive in, like make sure we talked about the definition of done, like setting your expectations. There should be no question if it's done correct or not because you already showed them exactly how it needs to be.
Exactly. Yeah, I was on the same boat because since I had someone with me, I brought I brought some people in, and I couldn't really train them properly. Just spend the time. The reason I got them was to try to get the work done, you know.
Yeah.
But the thing is, they weren't trained, and so I had to do estimates. I had to answer the phone. I had to do the work. It was hella hard.
Well, you're out there, yeah. You're answering the
Jeez.
phone every 3 seconds.
Yeah. So it was super hard. So I didn't train the people I was with. Like they eventually just by working they got used to it. But
I feel like because his dad is a good, he's a good like leader. He knows what he's doing. He knows the experience.
Yeah, he
you know?
knows how to
And
train him.
he also, it's just about I guess how his character and how he would talk to
yeah,
He wouldn't act too much like a boss.
Yeah.
You know? He would be like another worker. So they'll kind of
Yeah.
like oh, and also too he just I don't know. He just knows like the shortcuts, and like how to do it because he's been doing it. You know?
He's been in the industry a while.
Yeah, so he taught that to another person, and
yeah.
being a leader.
And to be honest, for the people that were with me, all they only knew how to mow. I didn't really train them with like weed whacking. I just had to
Yeah.
mow. I did the weed whacking so I could go quick. So that's all if I wanted to put them in their own truck, it wouldn't work out, but it worked out because they at least took the task of mowing off my plate. So yeah, but long term that won't work for us. Yeah.
So I'm curious this year, did you have any bottlenecks? Like what prevented you from growing even more than you already did?
That's a good question.
Because it doesn't sound like it was cash.
Yeah, 10x it wouldn't be cash.
I guess it was focusing on the recurring side, like mowing. We didn't really put out door hangers.
So leads pretty much.
Yeah. So we had a good amount of leads.
Leads probably.
Yeah.
They had leads, they shouldn't have mowing leads.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mowing leads is what we should have like focused on with like the door hangers. But since we were getting a whole bunch of leads for like projects, that's what we did to fill up the schedule. And since I was out in the field, I couldn't really do door hangers because then I have estimates at the end of the day. And then, just the days went by and before we knew it, the spring rush was over and we couldn't really put out door hangers,
Gotcha.
How long were you booked out on a regular?
During the spring rush, like, I guess 4 weeks. In 4 weeks.
Did you up your prices?
No.
It's part of learning.
Yeah, like our prices were all over the place. Like there were some were underbid, some that where we got like 100 plus per hour. and it was just 80, 70, 50. So it was a whole bunch. It was all over the place. So that was one of my struggles, like being accurate on the projects, the cleanups and stuff. So
It happens.
Yeah.
But hey,
Cool.
yeah.
just to say I'm super proud of you, both of you guys, your entire family. You guys have blown it out of the water.
We
Like
tried.
it takes so much to do what you guys did. To 10x in 12 months is remarkable.
Yeah.
Seriously.
This is the guy that he's.
Seriously. He wouldn't be able to do it without you, man.
I was
you know?
there was one point in the group. I would are you guys in Lawn Care Millionaires?
Yeah.
I was asking a whole bunch of questions and it sounded like some people were kind of getting a little bit like mad or annoyed
Yeah.
about it.
I answered a
Like
few
you're
of them.
asking
Welcome
the
to our Facebook
questions.
groups.
Yeah.
He
Like,
knows
you're-
about those Facebook groups.
Yeah, it was kind of awkward. Like you're asking the question that Mike already has on his content. Just watch his content. So
That's what a lot of people like will recognize him.
yeah, a whole bunch
You
of people
search
at
through his
conference.
whole fucking catalog of videos to find
Yeah.
the answer to my question.
Yeah, seriously. So like,
Like-
another thing is like Mike could say it, but you might need it to be said in a different way to really
Exactly.
consume the knowledge.
Yeah.
So like, as we wrap this podcast up with you guys, I think we definitely want to have you on. Just a couple times, like just to catch up with you and see what you guys do. Maybe every
Yeah.
quarter or something,
We'll
we can
see.
figure it out. But
Yeah, it's gonna be huge.
just, I think we're all super proud of you. Like you've
Yeah.
blown us all out of the water in a single year, dude.
Yeah, dude.
no,
Don't take your foot off the gas, dude.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Yeah, so we're definitely going to go through a hump when transitioning over to Augusta because like what happens
How long did it take you, Carter, to transition?
It's like a good month. A good month.
a good month? That's not bad.
How bad was the surgery?
Surgery. If you got surgery hands, you make the surgery happen. But like, I think it's okay. I think as long as you keep communication clear and you set expectations and like you just, I mean, that's really all a customer really asks. Like if you notice, like the difference between a professional lawn care company and chucking a truck is, well, apart from showing up and actually doing the fucking work, is communication. Right, just letting them know when you're gonna be there, letting them know that you are gonna be there, and they're actually showing up.
Yeah, and for when you transition over, how's like was it like a month prior to you transitioning? Did you tell them that okay, we're going to transition, or how did you do that?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was like about 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
About
Okay.
2 weeks.
Did anybody say anything, or did they just
Actually made a
viewed
video.
it? Okay.
I made a video.
You made the video.
It was very bad. It was horrible, horrendous.
Sent your
Yeah.
customers.
Yeah, I have it.
Did people?
I gotta see that.
we can watch it, but it was horrendous.
We posted it. We posted it.
What did people say about like? Did any clients
Bro.
reply? Nobody gave a crap.
No, I mean you're just there to cut grass for most people, so you're just really changing. I mean, as long as you, I made it really look like well.
Because they
From
trust
the-
you, so.
No, from the start, I made it look like I was bigger than I was. I was always with the vocab of like, hey, I'm just the estimator. Hey, let me talk to my office manager. Hey, like, let me just get back to the office. We'll get the estimate out the way. Hey, let me check in with my boss. Let me do this. Let me do that from the start. So like, I think maybe like 1 or 2 people knew that I was the owner, and that's just because like I accidentally said it.
Okay.
But like,
When they ask you straight up, you can't say nah.
no, I do say no. I'm like, nah, I just work here.
Oh.
I mean, I really do just be working here. But nah,
Okay.
but like I feel like I don't know how you guys set it up.
Okay.
But that's how I did.
Okay. So what about the leads that came in? Did they say like, are you limit lawns or are you? Did they?
Yeah, there was a little bit of confusion at first.
What
but,
did they
like,
say about it? Like when they contacted you?
I mean, they're just asking like, who am I talking to? And like, you're talking to Estrella Lawn Care. We were previously Limit Lawns, and I actually said that on the phone for a while, like doing.
Wait, but you're not
follow-ups.
answering when you do follow
When I did
ups.
follow-ups, and when I did follow-ups, and they would ask, because sometimes people would ask
Like, who's
for
this?
Limit Lawns. Yeah, I was like, hey, this is Ricardo with Augusta Lawn Care, previously Limit Lawns, and like I would also say that in the text and in email follow-ups. Actually I took it off a while ago,
Yeah.
but I would have that for like a month or 2 months, and then after that I just took it off.
Do you feel like we would need that, or should we just
With
go?
60 I mean, probably. Probably.
nah,
For like maybe like a week or two.
I don't know because you're mainly service based right now. You're not reoccurring, so it's not like your clients are like.
Still 60 clients. That's still
Yeah,
for
one
like-
thing
still
is
for a
that
week.
we kind of have they know us. They know that my
That's
dad is
the
my
thing.
dad. He's the owner, and I'm the son.
Yeah, so that's probably easier for me because I completely separate myself.
This
Yeah.
I would
it's
just
like
make.
completely different if like someone's buying out a business or something and there's new people. You could just make a video, send it to them, or even text them like, "Hey, just so you know, it's the same people. We're just wearing a different color." Like,
Yeah, you
I
can
would,
do
I
it
would,
like that.
what I would do is just make a video that just says like, the only reason why we're doing this is to improve your quality
Yeah,
of service.
yeah.
Well, I mean,
You know?
there is a brand transition email they give you. It's like, hey, this is what we're doing. You can 24/7 calling, this and this and this and this and that. Like, you're not gonna do it
You
alone.
guys plan on changing your prices, like once y'all join Augusta officially and
Oh.
rebrand? You guys plan on changing your prices?
That's a good question. So did you change your prices? Like when were you able to raise them? Like when you
I
joined?
could have raised them. I just chose not to.
You follow, you just follow the system.
Do they tell you like you have to be at this hourly rate? Okay.
I have a question. So the team that you have right now, is that the same thing that you had before Augusta, or
Who? What team?
like people you work with, or is it just?
Oh, yeah, it's the same.
Okay, so how many did you have before?
I was just one.
Oh, just one.
I
Okay,
just one before.
just you and then just one other person.
Yeah, my dad.
Oh, okay, okay. Because I seen in the video and I seen other people like.
Oh, I mean, we cycled through a couple people, but it was always just him full time.
Oh, it's the video. It's the
Because I seen
video.
a video where like Augusta people like a uniform.
Oh, that was like the.
Oh that's just footage from Augusta. Yeah.
Damn, I forgot what I was going to ask. So I was asking about the clients. What was I asking? The hourly rate, right?
Yeah.
Okay, you chose not to.
Not true. I could have.
You cut. Why
I'm going to
couldn't-
now, but like.
Okay.
If you when you make a brand transition and you add in another, like, it's already friction, right? It's already
Yeah,
friction.
yeah.
So it's like,
yeah.
and then if you increase your hourly rate and you make yourself more expensive, you're like,
Yeah, you're right. You're right. What were you
I
aiming
didn't
for?
understand any of
they're
that.
probably so close from what I've seen to the Augusta model already. I
Yeah.
feel like you just look at are you and grow through profit and just base it off that.
You're just changing. All you're doing is changing the color of what you guys wear or what you
Yeah.
guys represent, and you're just gonna have.
Command
You're just gonna
centers,
have.
right?
Yeah, command center. You're just gonna have better systems.
Yeah, because
That's
the
it.
huge thing is the instant quote form. That what I saw, I guess. Oh yeah, my question. So, command center answers the phone, right? They do. They give the estimates to the people over the phone too.
Mhm.
Did you see yourself having to do a lot of follow-up phone calls for mowing, or did they typically close the deal when they give the
if
estimate?
someone's calling specifically for mowing, it's because they're ready to buy, so they usually close them.
One out of 10. Like how much like got
Probably
close?
like 8 or 9.
8 or 9. Okay, so it's rare for you have to do a follow. Hey,
Yeah,
okay.
it's pretty rare.
Were you doing over the phone already?
Yeah, we were doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Too busy. Too
Yeah.
busy.
I think as long as you communicate to your customers, there shouldn't be a problem.
Yeah.
You know, you guys work good. You guys offer good service. So
Yeah.
Like in my opinion, if you ever want to raise prices, like let's say you do join and you start in March, if you want to raise prices, I think if you gave it 2 months, maybe 3, and then raise your prices, I think you would be able to, because what they're going to do is they're going to be like, all right, they're kind of changing to a different company. Like, what does this mean? But once you show up for like 4 or 5 weeks and you're doing the exact same good service, you're taking care of them, you're answering the phone, or like if they need something, they're get it serviced. I think they're not going to care. Like they're going to realize that you upped the value.
Or just wait until the hot summer months. What are they gonna do?
Yeah, because there's one thing that
Seriously.
we with the mowing side, we want to raise the prices because there's some that would just there's it's terrible. It's
Just
the
do it.
hourly rate. Yeah,
Do it now.
doesn't make sense. And so mid-February is when we going to raise the prices, and whoever leaves, they leave, right? Typically the clients that we don't want, and then the people that stay are the ones that we've that we have a. They like.
Even what you could do is you could raise the prices before transitioning, and then keep a list of the people that fall off, and then once you're fully transitioned, hit those people up again as a new company, and just.
Hi, I'm so and so with Augusta Lawn Care. Would you like an estimate?
Just like what are they? They're not gonna know.
I think that's a good
So
idea.
say we get into the thing tomorrow, franchise.
Sure.
How long will it take for us to actually start? Make.
It's gonna take a while. It's like a month and a half.
Oh shit! So like mid March.
Because
It's like trainings in March.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
you-
well, there's two in February. Two in February, one in March, and then the thing
So
is
if you
that
paid it tomorrow, you'd go in February.
you probably go to February, and then you would not get anything. You would not get access to pretty much anything up until training, and then
training.
up until training, and then after that, you probably still wait a bit to sign papers and stuff. But you can still you can do business before signing papers because you're paid as long as you pay your franchise fee.
Okay, got it. And the fee, what was the fee? Like, what was the promotion?
It's 24,000.
Tau.
Okay.
I paid 22 tau.
So it's 24,000, and then you get, instead of paying $1,200 a month for the franchise fee, after that it goes to 600.
So
But
you get 0 month. You get zero. You get
Zero.
free for 3 months.
for 3
Oh
months.
shit, dude! We have 30,000 door hangers like the Estrella Lawns ones.
Yeah,
We're gonna
I
have
had
to
to throw
toss
mine
those?
away. I had like 5,000. I had to throw it away.
Oh my gosh.
30,000?
Dude, he
We
said he put
We
out
had
like
20.
I mean, you can
22
still
now.
do it.
It's like
Yeah, you
$100.
can still do it.
We'll still have the brand.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
we
can
can
do
still do it.
it. Why not?
Do it
Because
now.
when they contact, they'll contact our email.
That's fine.
It's
Just keep it
still
up.
what?
Just keep it up until the spring. Until the spring is done.
it's your clients. You can put out the door hangers, and when they email Estrella, you could just say, "Hey, we're now Augusta."
Straight.
Okay,
Estrella,
not
I'm
really.
sorry.
Okay, that it's not like they're Augusta. Never mind. It's not. You know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe you'll have like
that's why I
some.
think communication's good.
You'll have some random Karen that'll give a fuck, but
Okay.
You don't want her anyways.
Okay, because we need to dump those out. Like I don't like market right. We don't want.
How much did they cost you?
Like 4K for 30,000.
Oh my
3K
God.
somewhere around there.
well, and Augusta that will cost you like around maybe 2.
Dude, yeah, there's so much. Yeah,
You're gonna save way more money along. with
exactly.
price.
That's what I'm saying. But
That's one thing that made I feel like Estrella Lawn was unique though, because the way you was talk to clients and stuff. So I would look at them like, damn, like.
but I don't want to be the bottleneck of it though.
Yeah.
Don't only look at the money either. You know,
Yeah.
look at the time you're saving with the command center. Like he saves so much time nowadays in Augusta.
Yeah.
It's way easier to operate with Copilot. Like all the systems that they have implemented are amazing.
Yeah.
And it
You
goes
could
to
also
show,
like supplement with that too.
Yeah.
You could still be on the phone a little
Right?
bit.
And
I'm
I
sorry,
That's
I
personal
didn't.
connection because people like
Yeah.
it.
you can be
You know?
as
And you get charged by the minute.
If you want in the company, you know.
Oh, you
No, so-
charge by the minute, like in the overgrown modes.
So you
Yeah,
could,
but, like,
you could take
90
it over, say like
No. The
10 a.m.
call center charges
you,
by
you,
minute.
You can't take over. If you're gonna have them have the
you want
phones.
to strictly have them on.
Yeah.
Oh, I
It's
swear I
worth
heard
it.
him
It's
talking about it
worth
differently.
It's worth
No,
it.
you can't.
Okay.
You
And
like? Whatever.
Because then like it's no.
okay.
If
Do you
you think
do
about it, it doesn't make
do you do the overgrown $1 per minute stuff?
yeah.
Have you ever gotten a bad review for that?
No.
Do
good
they
job.
complain?
I wouldn't know. They don't talk to me.
You shouldn't even be worried about bad reviews.
Dude.
They don't talk to me. I
It's
wouldn't
not
know.
even going to change your.
How many
overall-
5-star reviews do you have?
Out of the
300 something.
5 stars?
124.
Okay, you think
One.
you think one's gonna hurt
You
you?
have a 1 star?
I don't. Yeah, just 1 star. One lady saying that we overcharged her. And,
Which day the other day?
she literally.
You accepted.
It was yesterday. Oh yeah, it was today.
It's literally
I saw you post that. I said,
Bro.
is that lady?
It's that
Oh,
same lady.
come on, Dad.
Yeah.
Was it Deb? No. I'm
We
sorry.
all hit a Karen sometimes. We all hit a Karen sometimes.
Yeah.
That happens.
Okay, so
don't
you
let
keep
that
worrying
affect
about
you.
that.
Don't affect you. Don't let it
Cool.
affect you.
I think I've heard Mike
What
say it
about the
before.
lady that
actually.
you did a good job with the turf and
So
she's
we
got all mad.
did a. This is why I'm not gonna do sauna stages anymore because of this lady.
Oh,
We
dude.
had a sauna. Bro,
Was
he was on the phone. He was on the phone
Oh, that
with me
one.
with this
It was a
fucking.
great job by the
With
way.
this fucking lady, mind you, I think it's like the second time I did installation, but it turned out good. It turned out fucking good. And like I did everything I had to do. I spent so much time loading that shit up and then loading it down. And then like she would come out like every 30 seconds,
Oh my god.
like just checking the work. And I'm like, I didn't say anything, but I'm like, yo, like, let me do my thing. And then like we were done. It looked as good as it was gonna get. I mean, it's pretty good. And like a couple hours later, she's calling command center saying like, "Hey, my grass looks like it's dead, man. Like they didn't do a good job. Like I was expecting a fully fleshed grass." And I'm like,
And it was in December. It was. Of course, it's dormant.
And if you go by now, the grass is you can't even notice that it was like a solid installation.
it was not December. It was like hot summer months.
Yeah.
But like now it's fine.
So she left a negative review.
No, she fucking
She called command center.
Oh.
she didn't even write a review. She
fine.
filed for
Reimbursement.
reimbursement. and she won.
With who?
Like she called her credit card company and she was like, they did not give. I was not satisfied with the service, and obviously she wins because
Might as well weed whack this guy.
So refunded from your account?
Yeah.
Like,
So here's the thing.
I didn't even know they could.
Here's the thing. How many
Gosh, dude.
how many clients did you serve in 2024?
2024?
Yeah.
Shoot, like I mentioned, I didn't get into the weeds. of
Just a roundabout. Just a roundabout. Couple hundred?
Couple hundred. Probably.
Okay. How happy were they?
I mean, pretty happy. You
They
know?
left 5-star reviews, right?
Yeah.
Don't let one affect you, dude.
Yeah.
Don't let
I
one
don't know,
affect you.
just-
If you have like 300 reviews, right?
Yeah.
And one person negatively affects you, that's less than 1%. It's 0.0,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
0.3%.
That's the thing. That, like, so there were some people that were kind of like, yeah, but
Oh, yeah.
make sure that.
Oh yeah, I
you
made
would-
sure.
Like he would actually put in the effort to like make them,
Yeah,
comfortable.
we would have had two, but I went out there to fix it, and I missed church because of it. But yeah,
I'll tell you, I almost got into a sticky situation. I was paying someone to put door hangers out, and
no soliciting.
no, that you can put them on those doors. Just to let you know,
No.
it's canvassing. But
No, but the people get mad.
no,
they're
this
ignorant.
this guy took the pack of 500 door hangers and was throwing them out the window. So the first one, the lady called me and she goes, yeah. She calls me and she goes, hey, just to let you know, I think they blew out your window. I picked them all up for you if you want to come get them. I'm like, oh, okay. I was like, all right, I appreciate it. You know, I'll swing back by. She's like, okay. I hang the phone up and I get a second phone call from another lady. I'm gonna call the police. You're littering. You threw all these door hangers in my yard. I'm leaving her, like, going off. And I talked her from like calling the police to being like, listen, I will get it fixed. And I called the guy and I was like, turn around right now and go pick up every freaking door hanger, every single one. And he was like, what are you talking about? And I was like, dude, you threw them out the window. I'm not stupid.
What
Like
window though? Like
his car window.
what the fuck? Like
Yeah.
Are you paying him by the amount? Like the door hanger?
Yes.
Aw, dude.
Yes. I was paying him hourly rate. And then I was paying him.
But you're your employee, right?
You didn't try.
No, he wasn't my
I
employee.
think that's your mistake.
Is your
It has to
employer
be your employees doing it. You can't.
Well, the worst part was it was somebody that I knew.
Did he have an incentive like bonus or anything?
Yes,
Oh,
he did.
You gotta check.
I told him. I told him. I was like, every new client that I get will be $40 to
You
you,
avoid that easily. Like what me and Ricardo do,
Bruh.
she's a tracking app. So whenever I go and do door hangers, like I have the whole everything that I did is tracked. So we
Yeah,
know
you don't
what
got
we
trackers on the door hangers up.
No, seriously, I just walk around. But no. So this happens, and I talk her down, and he told me, he was like, "What are you talking about?" I'm like, "You just threw the door hangers out the window. I'm not an idiot. Like, two people call me, it's an accident, really, and they're a mile apart. So yeah, it was horrible. So I tell him, like, go back and pick them up, or you're fired. And he was like, well, I'm not going back. So I had to end my mowing route for the day and go pick up all 500 of these door hangers, dude. And she was like, you know, it was so bad.
This guy.
He just never texted me, never called me
Was
ever
he your
again.
friend, school friend? What was he?
He was somebody that I was trying to help. That's the worst part.
Okay, no, yeah, that's not.
Yeah.
Like no school friend. You didn't know him. You just,
No, I knew him, but he was going. We kind of went to school together. We were like acquaintances. We weren't like best buds or anything, but like I knew the guy and I knew where he came from.
Oh,
So he was going through kind of a struggle, and he asked me for some work, but I didn't have any mowing work because I was solo. I didn't really need them.
Yeah.
So I was like, hey, if you get me if you do the door hangers, and I get some clients, you can help me on the projects, and I'll get you more work.
Well-
And he was just throwing them out the window.
So if you think that's a crazy story from Parker, he got crazy. Right?
I've got some
Yeah,
crazy. Last year was bad, dude. Last year was bad.
dude. Yeah,
You got beat
no, there's
up.
always someone that has something crazy.
I got beat up bad last year.
Dude.
I was in the hospital. I got admitted into the hospital for
That's nothing to laugh about.
no. I laugh about it. I got admitted in the hospital for pneumonia.
Why are you laughing?
In 1 week, I had 3 mowers. Okay, in 1 week, one broke on Monday, one broke on Wednesday, and one broke on Thursday. in the morning, in the mornings. So I couldn't even like.
Mind you, he would call us every single time this would happen. It was so
Seriously.
And you guys can't do shit.
Yeah.
Yo, funny.
No,
I know his FaceTime, bro. We're posted up in our office chairs or whatever. He's outside, like
it's like dark outside. I'm like working on it.
Every one time, like
Yeah, I had a flat tire like all the time, dude.
The only thing I would tell, I would just be like, yeah, just send someone to go fix it, man. I don't know, man.
And the worst part is like the thing is like I'm so glad I switched from I was using Skag but now I'm using Gravely because every time that the mower would break I would call the dealer.
Gravely's amazing.
Yeah, I would call the
it's all about the dealer.
seriously. I would call the dealer and I'd be like, "Hey, I need this part," and he'd be like, "It'll be 3 to 5 days." And I'm like, "What the fuck am I gonna do for 3 and 5 days? Like, I got mowing to do, you know?"
Grab some clippers, man.
yeah, on 2-acre lots just for the weed whacker, you know. But I mean, this year was I got beat this year. It was bad.
What do you guys think about all the brands that Augusta gets discounts on? Like,
Yeah, that's nice.
I got 20.
I like what Connor
Yeah.
said that all the discounts basically paid for all the fee that they get.
I got 20. I bought 2 brand new Gravely's Pro Stances. I got a 20% discount, and they get 22. So I saved 70 something $100 just with 20% off, and I bought 2 brand new mowers.
And they can do it anytime they want.
Anytime they want, and mine was a seasonal promotion.
Right? 7,000?
7,200.
Bro, over time.
70 something.
70.
Yeah.
I will. What do you say?
I think it was a great
I
pot.
think this is mobile.
Oh, we gotta stay in touch.
We do.
I think sometime shortly after Spring Rush, we should all hop on.
Yeah.
You know what I think's gonna suck though? The time difference. Trying to line up the schedule.
3 hours.
Dude, I called someone back home, totally forgot. It was like full wake up.
Well,
Close us out, bro.
It was amazing having you guys. Thank you very much for making the time. It's late as shit, so we all need to go to sleep.
Wake up.
We gotta wake up. We got the last day. We got day 3 of Blue Collar Summit with Mo Blanco. Anyways, thank you guys.
Yeah.
Mo Blanco out.
Sure.